Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French. Continuing our resolution, we see the rather large fight going on in the Caribbean. Let's see if we can sort this all out. Get our battle cruisers going. And then we have a fast battleship in there. In fact, we have several. So let's separate the Diderot out. Languedoc should be with them. And the Paris? Nope. These four are all the same class. The battle cruisers are fastest. I would like very much for the Diderot to be more forward in the group. Alas, they are not. It is fun. We will have them follow the battle cruisers as everybody gets tangled up with my mucking about with the established formations. Light cruisers follow the slower. I don't know. I think we want them to actually. Oh, they're not fast enough to screen them. We'll have them screen the bulk. Oh, we've got to sort out the destroyers too. I think this is a group of two formations that got mixed up. Barra goes here, Gippard, Arbalete along there. These are all the slower ones? Yes. Catapult is faster. We have a third kind of destroyer out here. Holobrand, perfect. We have these four, which will screen the battle cruisers. Let's credit the La Palma. That'll form a group of two, and then the Brunlabas will join that group, and then you go there. No, we don't want you scouting. Let's have you just take up the rear. And then the 35 knotters will screen the faster battleships. And these will scout for the slow battleships, since we already have the light cruisers screening them. Alright, now we can sort through this. Do want to avoid torpedoes. Don't want random torpedoes going off here and there. Actually, you guys can change. We're probably going to see some damage, and I'd like you to avoid unnecessary damage. leave it to everyone's discretion on ammo types. I should be paying attention to the fast battleships. I don't want them shifting. The slow battleships, we'll let them do their thing. Alright, finally. Having sorted through all that. What looks to be an evening, possibly night battle. Ooh, let's slow it down. Evening time. Yes, this is a night battle at this point. Minus 30. Poor gunnery. It is dusk right now. Oh, we have torpedoes on this. That I don't mind. Except we nearly torpedoed ourselves. Almorant, we want you taking second in line. Not too far. There we go, good hits. You see the torpedoes. Which one is... These ones are screening. We'll allow them to use torpedoes. A lot going on here right now. Did manage one of the torpedoes hitting. I don't think it's wise to turn into that at this angle. Actually, it looks like that's a... That was not aimed very well. Or it was aimed for the old angle we had. What do we have on this? Turbo electrics. Outstanding. Let's cut the speed and take a hard turn. Even out and come back up to speed. A lot of gunfire. Get fully broadside for this group. We'll leave the heavy cruisers to to the others. We'll focus on the new group. And I'm going to leave it zoomed out a little bit this time. There's a lot going on in this battle. Actually, let's do a gentle 3 degrees left rudder. Slowly come about. Torpedo avoidance, breaking up our formation quite significantly. They're all over the place. More torpedoes. Do we do the hard port? I think we're good for that. Turbo Electric's good at maintaining speed in the turn. Although that's going to put us right into the middle of that. Crash back. Because we have follow-up ones. Alright, all forward. Oh, it's going to hit our stern. We didn't get around fast enough. Oh, we did. Alright, who's got the lead of this formation? Switch to Almirante? Well, that was some fun maneuvering. Kansas goes down. Come on, you're not in reverse anymore. Come forward. There we go. We were trying to go in reverse. Clicked one too many times. Oh my gosh, look at how quickly they get back up to speed. This is why I like turbo electrics. They have such fantastic maneuverability for acceleration, deceleration, and turning. That's dangerous. You're fighting a destroyer. High explosive, please. Shift. Oh, come on. Oh, they all missed. It's alright, the secondaries are chewing them up. So far, we've done 37,000 damage. They've done 7. Ooh, there's a major caliber hit. Extensive fire. Or actually, no, auto. What's left at this point? They're at 10 kilometers. We'll close. I assume they have torpedo launchers. Looks like underwater ones on the Charleston. Oh, there's something out here. We'll turn towards whatever the something is. We have Olympia with a lot of flooding up forward. Man, are these coal burners? Semi-oil, they are coal burners. Like, that's some very black smoke. Got some old ships out here. Flooding on Olympia. Outstanding. I'll close the shoot info. Kind of a distraction at the moment. Olympia's done. Let's shift you to this destroyer, please. I'm gonna stay on you because I'm about to do a hard... Yep, there it is. Let's hope they don't have a secondary launcher. If they do, they've just lost a bunch of their ammo. Charleston is down. Point blank HE rounds. And a torpedo hit. And that destroyer is down. We had a destroyer listed as a light cruiser and a light cruiser listed as a destroyer. Outstanding. Oh no! The torpedoes exploded. I think this might be the last ship. I'm not seeing any green lines. Oh, that's gonna hit. Nothing we can do about it. Oh, nasty. I was thinking about maneuvering, but I was, especially with our guns not quite in aim yet. Oh, that's rough. That'll require some shipyard time. Still making good speed. 32 knots. New Haven. Lots of flooding occurring on board. Hit the funnels. Engine damage. Flooding is progressing, but not extensive yet. Oh, that's another compartment with some flooding. And another compartment with flooding, and another compartment with flooding. Seems to be mild in each compartment, but it's adding up. That's certainly enough compartments to sink her. Shall we look from her view? And that is that. We'll require some shipyard time for the glory. But that is 5 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and a destroyer. Those are good results. I don't mind a little damage. Alright, for the month of March, quite a few transports lost, both sides. Successful irritation of the Soviets once more. Should be getting fairly low now. Naval invasion wise, go for Tripoli or Honduras. We're in place for Honduras, so I'm going to do that immediately. %. We're still waiting for this group to come around South America. 4 months to go, that's good. 40% on main now. We need more. Let's send our destroyers to go carousing the east coast. We'll slide our battle cruisers south end of that group. We'll see about getting another group in here. 80,000 tons there. Have we built anybody? I know we have plenty of stuff in. 4 destroyers in Algiers and Avalona. Those have been repairing. That's what that is. Any other random ships? Yeah, we've got them scattered about. Some of them just as reserves. Ooh, we just commissioned a bunch of the light cruisers. That frees up some space in the shipyards. That leaves us 46,000 tons. Have we been building these light cruisers yet? Yes, we have, because they're paired up with these heavy cruisers, which I have a feeling are going to be plenty good. .40-knot light cruisers. Can we do better than that? Kind of want to do a new design. .31, 34, 35. I don't think we're going to get the speeds we're looking for. Not in the mid-sized ships. The large ships, they have the hull form, they can manage it. We can try. Modern light cruiser. If we bring that up to 40 knots, what? Oh, geez, that uses up a lot of the space. Extend it. And get rid of our beam and draft. That's looking more reasonable. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and work this out. I'm going to use the good modern tower. We could save a couple 100 tons, which is not insignificant on a light cruiser. I think this is pretty similar to what we were using on the other one. Go to oil 3, that'll save us a little bit. Turbo electrics. We are going to go with cramped. Shaft, balanced. We want good steering. If we want to do this funnel, can we do 2 of these? I don't think we can. No, we just have the one that we can fit. So we're gonna have to do forced induction. We're getting some serious oomph into this. Modernize the armor, gun-wise. How's our accuracy affected? Dual barrels are the most accurate. Triples don't have a big hit to accuracy. Quads do. Mark 4s, Mark 5s for the 5-inch. So yeah, we're going to do the 5-inch. Let's go with triples. We could probably stack that. That might be a little too high. That's that high. One's smaller, but just as high. See if we can get something like that in there. Nah, I don't think we're going to be able to stack it quite as high as we'd like. I don't think this one will fit a 5-inch at all. Oh, geez, I stand corrected. But it's still not enough. Can we put a barbette on the barbette? Yeah, it was worth checking. So yeah, that means we have just 2 turrets up forward. And then we can fit 3 back aft. Can we do the small guns? Is that too small? Oh, we can definitely do that. So that gives us a total of 6 turrets, triples, 18 guns, 5, all 5-inch. I don't think there are any casemates available on this anywhere. Get our barbettes, double bottom at least. Go ahead and do all of our damage control. Standard ratio. I am going to go with capped ballistic, high explosive. Go for max penetration on both. Standard shells should be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with the triple base this time. TNT4. I'm not going to use picric acid. We want good traverse, good autoloaders. We want the stereoscopic, we want good sonar, good radio, good radar. We do not want mines. We do want depth charges. Let's just go ahead and throw them on because we need to fast, big. They might not fit anymore. Looks like they do though. Yeah, it's just too tight a fit. We could do smaller torpedoes. Or we could do fewer tubes. Or even singles. It's a little bit weird. I think I want to try to fit triples. Just a single launcher. Inch. Well, we get a lot of space for that. There we go. Single triple launcher. That way we can threaten larger ships. With our reload speed every 7 seconds. It's almost 2 seconds per shell. We want good protection for these. Pretty aft heavy. Easy to fix that. Increase the size of our citadel though. Could compress forward. In fact, if we do so enough, we might be able to fit a funnel. We'll need to move things around a bit. Go back aft a little bit. Oh no, that's not going to work. Do I have it linked? No, I have it in the wrong slot. I want it on one of those. No? Still have it linked to the wrong one. It's going to extend our citadel. I'll make it harder to armor this. But I want to get that funnel in there, if we can. Smallest funnel we can fit. The next one is much bigger. It's not that much bigger. The thick funnel is, though. And we can slide this back. Flip around the turret. Ooh, that's horrible. It's a little bit better. They won't all have good angles, but I'm not really worried about that. And then we can move further forward. We're getting forward weight offset now. Go ahead and move the after tower forward one tick. It's an aft weight offset. I only have those linked. Fairly neutral. Yeah, we'll leave the A turret just a little bit further forward. Then we can add our torpedoes back. Ooh, we might be able to do them amidships. Could even do 2 launchers. Yeah, and now we're adding more weight back aft. I want to move this forward now. It's going to hurt that sweep, but that's okay. Get this all sorted out. And then we can trim the ship. That's very forward heavy, but that's okay. Very poor angles on the first aft turret. But get torpedoes there. And there. Does that hurt that angle? Just a little bit. Two triple launchers. A lot more engine efficiency. We can now go down to natural. Just barely. Balanced. Oh, induced isn't that bad at all. Balance is kind of a more advanced induced though. I think we'll keep that. We'll see what we can fit weight-wise. We want, for the main build, maximum we can achieve. Oh yeah, I was expecting that. Maybe a 2-inch deck instead? Put on a 2-inch forward belt. 1-inch, 2-inch, 2 inches on the superstructure. What's maximum on the conning tower? 6. And we can add a little bit to the forward belt. 0.5. Excellent. Oh, we haven't added any secondary guns. Not that we need them. No superstructure slots. Not a lot of space on the sides either. There is some. I don't think that'll affect the torpedoes much at all. I don't think there's anywhere else I can fit them though. Not at that size. Go all triples on this. Place this one. Gives us a few 3-inch. Oh, there are some superstructure 2-inch. Do quads there, but I'm not going to do that. Do triple. It's all triples all the time. We've got some forward weight offset, but we can strip off some of the forward armor to achieve that. What are our 2-inch doing? About 10 kilometers. 3-inch, 11. Actually, rather than increasing the length, we'll increase the barrel. They still have good angles. They're effectively 3 inches. Maybe go down to 2.5. And they don't feel so awkward. And they're only slightly less range than the 3-inch. 11.7. There we go. 11.7. No further guns to add. Everything is done. Strip the forward deck. That's high up armor. That is acceptable. I don't think we're going to be able to get... Oh, we did get 40. 42. 43. 44. 45. Oh, that's starting to increase more. 46. 47. Yeah, and that's 3%. Let's go down to like 44. That's really fast. That's kind of what I want these to do. Maybe I strip off more armor. Let's leave the belt. Alright, strip it. That gets us down 2%. So Only so much I want to do. I like protecting our steering gear. I don't want to strip the armor too much. 2-inch main deck minimum. Main belt's going to be max. Well, that was weird. I'm not gonna change the tower. She does have good range already. I don't think we're going to strip anything else out of her though. Oh geez, the engine efficiency. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, let's go off that. 6, 45, 44, 43 knots. 43 and a half. 43.3. Shorten the range, and she truly is more of an interceptor than anything else. Implacable. Do we shorten it entirely? I don't like doing that because, you know, you get less out of them, less opportunities to use them. We might try it though. There we go, 44.3 knots. With a range of almost 15,000 kilometers, which is not bad. Ooh. That really isn't that much. Doing some stuff I don't normally do. I don't like it. But it makes a difference. I could lose the turbo electrics, but I want the maneuverability. Now that they're more doable. I want the auto loaders. I'm not going to strip way more ammo out. Could go easy, but I want the reconnaissance as well. And the radar. Well, we could rely on the radar for the reconnaissance. The radio is 100 tons. We want the sonar. We want the depth charges. Gets us up to 45. $45.7. Down to 80%. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to strip any more out than that. At least the advanced radio wouldn't be too bad. Nope, we're going to stick with it. This is the implacable. And that's what we're going to build with our spare capacity. Probably like 4 of them to start. Put them in Valencia. Valencia seems to be our standard lately. I know we have some coming out at La Coruña. But we also have a lot of subs to distribute from La Coruña. I love how 2 years difference, they're roughly the same cost, roughly the same size, but we have almost 6 knots more, an extra triple turret, and more torpedoes, and even more, the maintenance goes down from 12 million to almost 9 million. This one's using geared turbines, though. This one has almost double the horsepower. Still surprising that the maintenance is that low for it. Let's go ahead and queue up at least 4 and see where that lands us. We'll plop those down in Valencia. Oh, we're not actually over. We could do 2 of the Daphnes as well. Because we've only built 2 of those so far. We'll do that one at La Coruña, though. Okay, that is very well. We have our naval invasion queued up. We've already shuffled our ships for the time being. Or have we? I think I got distracted because I was looking at all the other ships around. Who is... That's right, we were going to wait 1 turn and see where we were at with these 2 for the invasion of Tripolitania. Definitely got to hit 100% there. Honduras is fine. Yeah, let's pull out. We have 130 and 150. We'll bring the 150 group to Maine. Plop them down right over here. Take a few months to get there. And then we'll roll into April. One submarine attack, 1 meeting engagement. And the United States is taking her turn, so we would have seen it already. Ah, this is the bombardment fleet. Alright, here we are in the battle. Yarn will be taking the lead. Grab the Brennus. I think we might leave the Flander in with the Magenta and Iena. Best not. They're already following, which is perfect. Actually, let's leave that. Follow them. You will not be in the lead. Do not change. Ooh, that's real close by. The heavy cruisers are not for screening. In fact, they will go there, and the bombardment battleship will go behind the heavy cruisers. Light cruiser. Let's go for screening of the Flander. And the destroyers will screen the rear battleships. No torpedoes. You may evade. You may shift lead. That goes for all of you guys as well. Not you. I'm focused on you. Oh, we're closing in. Environmentals are poor. Alright, we have spotted the enemy. I do want to tighten up all formations. Except the destroyers. The sharks can stay loose. That's fine. We are what range? 13 kilometers? Yeah. Let's go ahead and angle out. We're not that maneuverable. Peaceful engines. You guys suddenly a lot louder? Turn up the volume accidentally? There we go. Good 15-inch hit on somebody's main tower. We are down to 11 kilometers. That is plenty close enough. At least the 13s. Supposed to be the Bjorn and Brennis in the forward. We could fix that. I'm not going to at this point. We'll just leave everybody in the positions they're in. Because these ones do have a lot of secondaries. Alright. We are between targets, so we'll do a standard right rudder. New range is still 10 kilometers, so we don't want to angle in too far. Rudder amidships here. These are good battleships. A lot of guns on these. Secondaries and tertiaries. That's another one. Angle in to close with the last target, which I assume is a destroyer. Good timing for a turn. Hopefully that was the destroyer's torpedoes. Ooh, she starts running. Alright, come on. I'm gonna have you follow the magenta instead. These guys are gonna come up to speed. That's gonna get the destroyers involved and running. They don't have any... Oh, they do have direction finders. Oh yeah, that's right. The heavy cruisers are the ones that are supposed to be following. And then the bombard follows the heavy cruisers. destroyers. Do not try to bully the battleships. We're close. It's just with the fog and visibility, it is hard to see anything. Battleships coming alongside. Port, destroyers to starboard or left and right. It looks like they might be pulling away. Yep, we just went to ×10. Alright, if we find them, I'll let you know. We found them. Definitely a force high explosive on the battleships. Let's take a look at this destroyer. One of these. The 2-4 torpedo, half torpedoes, flooding right off the bat from one of the 4-inch secondaries. Follow up from a 4-inch. And another 4-inch. 4-inch secondary saving the day. At 8 kilometers. Wow, that was rapid. That's what we like to see. But with that, I think I'm going to call it here. That takes us to the end of this episode. See you back at the world map on the next one. Appreciate you staying till the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.